Our topic for today is interview questions for hydraulics and pneumatics. What is a pneumatic system? A pneumatic system is a type of power transmission system that uses compressed air to generate motion and perform mechanical work. It is commonly used in industrial automation, manufacturing, and material handling. Number 2. What are the main components of pneumatic systems? Answer. The key components of pneumatic systems are compressor to generate compressed air, reservoir or air tank to store compressed air, valves to control airflow, actuators such as cylinders or motors to convert air pressure into mechanical motion, filters, regulators, and lubricators to ensure clean, controlled air pressures, pipes and hoses to transport compressed air. What is the difference between single-acting and double-acting pneumatic cylinder? A single-acting cylinder uses air pressure to move the piston in one direction, while a spring or external force returns to its original position. A double-acting cylinder uses air pressure on both sides of the piston to move it in both directions, providing better control and force. What is the role of pressure regulator in pneumatic system? Pressure regulators control the pressure of compressed air in the system, ensuring it remains within a safe and optimal operating levels for different components. What are the different types of pneumatic valves? Example, directional control valves, 3 two-way valve, 5 two-way valve, and 5 three-way valves. Flow control valves regulate the speed of actuators. Pressure relief valve prevent overflow condition. Check valves allow airflow in one direction. What is the difference between pneumatic and hydraulic system? Pneumatic system uses compressed air, while hydraulic system uses pressurized liquid, oil, or water. Pneumatics are cleaner and safer but provide less force, while hydraulic are more powerful and uses in heavy-duty application but require more maintenance due to fluid leaks. In this video, I will explain how to read and understand pneumatic schematic diagram. It covers single and double acting cylinder, directional control valve, flow controls, sensors, solenoid valves, and input-output ports. Directional control valves perform only three functions: allow airflow, stop airflow, change direction of airflow. One of the basic directional control valves is two-way valves, which is stop flow or allow flow. A garden faucet is a good example. Now let's get started on how to read directional control valves. Valve switching positions are represented by a square. The number of squares shows how many switching positions. Lines indicate flow path. Arrows indicates direction. Lines indicate that is closed. Connection outside the box or valve. This is one of the example of directional control valves. The first letter represents the number of ports, and the second letter represents the number of positions. This valve is a two-way directional control valve, normally open. The next one is 3 two-way directional control valve, normally closed. The next one is 4 two-way directional control valve, flow from 1 to 2 and from 4 to 3. The next one is 5 two-way directional control valve, flow from 1 to 2 and from 4 to 5. Next, 5 three-way directional control valve, made position close. Our next topic is how to read numbering system of directional control valves. If your directional control valve uses number or letter for their port's direction, here's the equivalent for the numbers and letter. For number 1 and letter P, that is pressure port or supply ports. For number 2 and 4, or A or B, that is working lines. For number 3 and 5, or R and S, that is exhaust ports. And for our pilot lines or signal, 10 is equivalent to Z, 12 is equivalent to Y or Z, 14 is equivalent to Z. Now let's proceed to our pneumatic component symbols. The two pressure valves works on the same principle with series circuit and AND gate. The output of the two pressure valve is true or high if the two pressure input A and B are true, otherwise it's false. And the equivalent series circuit, the bulb will only glow if the two switches are on. And if one of the switches are off, the light will not glow. And for the AND gate, it behaves according to truth table. The output of AND gate is 1 if both input A and B are 1. Otherwise, it's 0. If we are going to look here on the truth table, input A is 0, input B is 0, output is 0. Input A is 0, input B is 1, output 0. Input A is 1, input B is 0, output 0. Input A is 1, input B is 1, output is 1. And for shuttle valves, work on the same principle with parallel circuit and OR gate logic gates. The output of the shuttle valve is true if either of the two inputs are true. And for the parallel circuit, the bulb will glow if either of the two push buttons are pressed or two push buttons pressed together. And for the OR gate, it behaves according to truth table. The output of OR gate is true if either of the two inputs are true. Otherwise, it's false. Let's proceed with other pneumatic component symbols. This is the symbol of flow control valve. Next, the symbol of one-way flow control valve. Symbol of compressor. Symbol of filter. Symbol of quick exhaust valve. Symbol of pressure gauge. Symbol of air reservoir. Symbol of check valve. Pressure regulator. The next topic is the method of actuation for directional control valves. This is the symbol for spring. The next one is symbol for solenoid, lever, and pause button. Pilot. Next, roller.